Nice to be riding in this. And a lot of this is all, well, most of it here, around here, is all working farmland. Oh, and I reckon also, I mean, when you go out on the main arterial routes, you'll see a lot of the coppers with speed cameras and things like that. I'm just impressed by all this imagery, all these nice views. This, I believe, if I'm not right, that this is what's called the Esk Valley. Aptly named because the River Esk runs through the bottom of it. Sometimes I don't even want to talk because it's just nice to view the amount of beautiful countryside that we have around here on offer. And also, you know, some of these roads are quite narrow, and you've got to be careful, haven't you? You've got to watch yourself and concentrate as well. Sleights is a nice place. The little village next to it, Ruswarp, is quite good as well. They have a nice little boating area where you can hire boats to go out on the little lake. Sat over there, out there on that, looking out over that countryside. What a place. And it's lush green. It's brought so much life to the countryside, all that rain we've had, so maybe it's been a good thing. Yes, this is the village of Sleights, which leads you into Whitby. Whitby's a beautiful place, but it's especially on a day like this, it is heaving, you can't move. And for me, that's not good. I don't like that at all. I prefer solitude. Nice, relaxing, not crushed, not queuing every time you want to go in a shop. Not for me. And I wouldn't care. The fish and chips there are beautiful. That's the only good real reason I used to go into Whitby, was for the fish and chips. But we do have one in Saltburn. But yet again, that'll be absolutely heaving. I love how these little houses are slotted into this bankside, this hillside, should I say. You know, I might ride into Ruswarp to show you that lake. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Do you want to go see the lake? Not the lakes as such, but you know, the boating lake. You know, when I first ever came fishing, the first ever time was down here in the River Esk, and I caught my first trout, and it was that fishing trip that got me hooked on fishing, and I loved it. I put the trout back, don't get me wrong. It wasn't big enough to take home and eat, but yeah, that was the first time I ever went fishing, was there. This is a lovely little place. Do you know, I'll tell you what else I haven't done today. I haven't once put my visor down, and it's been blooming nice riding without it. This is the River Esk, as you can see to my right. And further down here, if I can stop I will, and I'll show you the little boating part. That horse is a bit jumpy. And I certainly don't want to Didn't want to spook the little thing, bless it. That's not what we're here for. Everyone's out here to enjoy themselves. We don't want to cause any accidents. There's ducks in the road. Bless them. They cause utter chaos, don't they? Little duck. This, my friends, is the boating lake. Beautiful, isn't it? You take it all the way up there. There is some falls there, I think, or is it a weir they call it? Very nice. Anyway. There's a bus there, it says United Buses. Now that's what they used to be called, a Riva or a Viva, whatever it is, a Riva. And there used to be United Buses. There's an old sign back there that says United stop here and engage first gear. That's the first time I've actually ever noticed that. Now we're going to go the roundabout up here. We're going to turn left, which will take us onto the Moor Road. But so far up there we are going to take a right turn, and we will end up coming out back over towards the coastal road. So this is the fastest part of the road we're going to be. We're going to be looking for a turn off up this way. We're going to be turning right somewhere. I don't know which one it is. I can't remember offhand. I'll tell you what right here, I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. And the old taste buds are wanting, I think, maybe some fish and chips. Now the turn-offs I want, I believe, are just up here, if I'm not mistaken. Uckthorpe, that's where I need to be, over Uckthorpe way. That is so much better, folks. Do you know what I mean? I hate, absolutely blooming hate being on them roads. That's much nicer. I prefer this relaxed riding. See, these roads are less travelled on, do you know what I mean? But they do get you from off the main drag over to the coastal road. It would be good if they could bob and weave all the way back up towards Loftus Way. Ford down here. With a lot of gravel on the road, my friends. I'm going down this way. The Ford is bone dry. I bet sometimes it's unpassable. Yes, this road actually takes us over towards a place called Mickleby. And all part of the North Yorkshire. This is the other unseen part of it, these little back roads. A lot quieter, a lot less traffic, which is definitely what I'm after. Not over keen on the main arterial roads, especially when I'm on a little tour. We're actually not too far from the main arterial road now, because I can see a fair bit of traffic going that way. And you can see the North Sea. Look at that view, folks. Look at that. That is one hell of a view. One hell of a view. Let's go find somewhere really nice and have 5 minutes. Hinderwell, folks, the village of Hinderwell. We're heading out of here. The next village after this is Staithes. Now, I think I would like to go down into Staithes to sort of enjoy that. Enjoy Staithes and have a break. I'm desperate for a little break now. Yes, we're going to have a little run into Staithes because we haven't been there for a while, have we? So we might as well. I think it'll just, you know, be nice to finish the tour off. Well, maybe not here, but tour with a fish and chips at Saltburn, possibly. That's if we can get down into Staithes. I'm not saying we can. It's been a while since we've been down here. That fishery isn't open. It does say no motorbikes or cars down here. It definitely does say that. But I certainly aren't taking any notice of that. That wagon, didn't we? Thank you. See, for me, those people over there, near those cliffs, are taking a little bit of a risk. It has been known to slide. They just don't realise the dangers. I certainly wouldn't. Certainly would not. They're not made from the strongest stuff, these. Anyway, a time for a relax and a chill. And we're going to be leaving. Yes, the old cobble streets. Beautiful little place. Thank you. Yes, you're not supposed to come down here in a vehicle, but you can, as you've seen on the way down, there's plenty that do. You know, so why not? It's even. Well, goodbye, Staithes. Thanks for having me. It was nice. I used the public toilets there. Which is always good when you're desperate to go. It's a nice climb out of here. I'll be buggered in the old winter time. The railway used to come over here to the station back over to our left where them car parks are. Now we're going to head our way over towards Saltburn, which will complete my little tour out. And that, we don't want that in front of us, do we? So we're going to go for an overtake. And what we want to see in front of us is nothing. Bowlby Potash Mine. It's been there some time. My daughter's boyfriend just got a job there as an apprentice engineer. My poor wife's at work in Saltburn. She's on a 14-hour shift a day, bless her. While I get to enjoy this beautiful, beautiful day out. The old custard fields, rapeseed. Now there is tunnels still over here that I have to explore, and I'm going to do them. But I do believe there is some talk about them being made into cycleways and walkways for the public. As to whether it will ever be that, I don't know, but it will be nice because it will allow us to go through. Because obviously it's going to be made safe, isn't it? And they've been left for a long time. So we're now going to be descending Loftus Bank, which takes us past the turn off for Skinning Grove, which I have been into before. And Skinning Grove has a mining museum, mining centre, you know. It's a museum. They do have they do take you on little tours. You can't actually get into the mine. You can go into the entrance, and they do take you in, but they have got a simulation of the mine in some of the buildings. It's a pretty good little tour. It's nice. If you're interested in the old ironstone mining and that, get yourself down there. It's just down there. Skinning Grove, commonly known as the Iron Valley. Roads are lovely and warm. That's the Bowlby Potash Mine Railway. And there is also talk of making that a public line again. So they're going to build stations in Loftus and Broughton, I believe. They never mentioned Skelton where I live, but it'd be nice. Nice if they can get an old steam train going along that line. That would bring a bit of money to this area. So we've just passed through Carley now. We're going to head into Broughton. And we're going to take a right turn and go down the coastal route into Saltburn. And I bet you it's absolutely rammed packed. Oh, it will be. You'll believe me. Queen's Arms is a lovely pub. Serves some beautiful meals. I'm gonna have to stretch my legs a little bit. There you go. I do hope you've enjoyed the scenic tour that I've been taking. It's quite scenic here. I mean, we can't really see because of that. I keep catching snippets. The camera maybe won't pick it up, but straight ahead you can see the North Sea. And Saltburn. And this actually concludes our little tour today. Come in a nice big round circle. Look at those people all off to the beach. It was funny, you should have seen that kid's face riding that bike looking at me. Oh, it's beautiful. There is a bank of cloud out there. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it. Might look like the edge of the sea to you, but it isn't. Well, we're here. We're at Journey's End, Saltburn. You can already tell it's heaving. Well, I left Saltburn. I didn't get fish and chips. You couldn't move, it's just rammed packed to the rafters. The queue for the fish and chip shop was, well, you'd have been stood in it for over an hour. So I'm leaving that and heading back home to my home. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call in a Asda, get myself a few tins of beers and end this day in the beer garden. Well, in my beer garden at the back of my house, drinking beer and relaxing in the sun. So I will say, folks, thank you so much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you on this journey. I really do hope that you liked what I've done for you. So I'll say, I've been Paul from Biking Life. Bye for now, my good friends. Bye.